What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that's something that you're interested in, then this is the place for you. Okay, so we're back at it again with another edition of the show, and well, can't say I'm not disappointed. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be talking about Sony just revealing a new PlayStation Plus benefit for PlayStation Plus members. PlayStation Plus members don't know if it's enough for people who are waiting for Sony to really reveal what's gonna happen different with this price hike for PlayStation Plus. And to me, this does not justify the price increase of PlayStation Plus. So we're gonna go over that as well. And you know, I've been waiting this whole generation for games to be fully utilized on these next generation hardware, and honestly, I just don't know. I really just don't know. I think this generation is just should have been delayed, should have been put on ice for a little minute, and maybe we could kind of like revisit certain things, because we're just really not getting what we paid for or what we bargained for. And so we already know Forza MotorSport is coming out really soon. I believe it was on the 10th or the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Early access is happening right now. And that's for people who, generally speaking, really want to play the game early. You have to pay like, what, $35 or something like that, close to $40 if you really want to get access to it. But overall, from what I've seen, and from the promotional trailers and stuff that we have seen, the developer showcase that showed off the game and the ray tracing on the cars and the attention to detail and stuff does not look like what we have right now for Forza MotorSport. And it is crazy. It is really, really crazy. And we're going to dig into that right here on the show. This is why I say, like, we need full representation of what is being shown. I can't stress that enough. We need full representation of what is being shown. So if you're going to show something off at your press event, you better doggone make sure that this game is going to look the exact same way or better, right? Not worse. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And, you know, obviously you have people that are going to defend these corporations, and rightfully so. Go ahead. But like I've always said on this channel, I'm always going to speak up and speak my mind. If I see something that doesn't look right to me, then rightfully so. You guys know how we get down around here. I'm always going to dig into the meat and potatoes of everything. We're going to look at everything and see for ourselves. Like, this, to me, if anybody wants to later on sponsor the early access so that we can play the game, and then maybe you guys can justify signing up for Game Pass that way, then that's something that we can explore. But I just don't see the burning desire to pay for early access for something like this when, truthfully, like I said, this is going to be in Game Pass. So why pay extra to play this game early, right? And then when you look at the actual finished product and you look at Forza 7, right? Forza 7, to me, Forza 7 in certain areas look better than Forza MotorSport. Like, what? And we've been waiting on this game since, what, 2017? I think Forza 7 came out in 2017. And if you look at certain things like the car, certain cars that they show off and stuff like that in Forza Motorsport 7, you're like, wait a minute, like this car model looks better. You know, it's crazy. It's not a huge jump in terms of graphics. And I'm a man of my word. You know, I've been playing my Series X last night. because I was anticipating this game. And I said, you know what? I'm going to open up my Series X and I'm going to be playing this on the Series X when it comes out. But I'm disappointed. I feel like the Series X is once again not being fully utilized. It sucks that the Series X is not being fully utilized once again. Now, there are parts of this game that looks good, like the rain effects and, you know, driving through the rain and stuff like that. But I'm seeing comparisons between GT7. Some people are saying that GT7 looks better. How is it that GT7 is going to look better than Forza MotorSport when Forza MotorSport is developed on the world's most powerful freaking console, right? Which is the Series X. I don't understand that. That should have never been the case, right? Some people are saying it looks better. Some people are saying that Forza MotorSport looks better than GT7. The constant back and forth. But needless to say, when you look at the coreness of the game, it looks washed out. It just looks the visuals. It just don't look like crisp. Like I'm looking at like screenshots. I'm looking at people's reviews. You know, people saying that the game is just like not ready for prime time. Like literally not ready for prime time. Like it's not. It's like a shell of what it's supposed to be. Right. Obviously, we already know that the game was missing, 3 different modes or something like that, or content or whatever the case may be. And OK, rightfully so. Right. Because GT7 had its fair share of issues as well. But I just don't know, man. It's like with GT7, people were complaining about the single player, you know, being always online, rightfully so. Like, I think always online is a bunch of bull crap, and Sony had to do a complete 180, you know, to actually fix that, because that's BS, right? So they fixed that particular issue when it came down to the game just always being online. And so there were other issues with GT7 that a lot of people didn't like. Now, obviously, GT7 shipped with more, you know, tracks. I believe it had 35 tracks at launch. I think Forza Motorsport has 20 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's not a lot of tracks, okay, in Forza Motorsport. I just don't know, man. It's just like, you know, you look at these showcases, you look at these games, and whenever they do come out, it's like, okay, well, like, wow, is this the same game that y'all were showing off? And it brings me back to the old days, right, of the Xbox showcases that we used to get. And it would show off like PC footage, right? They would show off PC footage. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, you showing us PC footage? Like, and then when we do get the game, it's like, it looks nothing like what was shown on stage. And it's literally similar situation here with this. And so I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know when we're going to get games that really fully utilizes the hardware on the Xbox side of things. Some people think it looks impressive. Some people think that it just looks washed out. It looks like a mobile game. Some people think that it's just not what they were really expecting. And I feel like as a Series X owner, I feel like we're being cheated out of, you know, our purchase. And like I said, my Series X is sitting right back here. It's sitting right back here. I was ready to go. I was literally ready to go. And I was playing Lies of P last night on my Series X. And shouts to some of you guys who reached out and asked me about Lies of P and things of that nature. Finally beat the Puppet Master, which was a pain in the rear. But at the same time, I felt like the movement in Lies of P is not smooth like I would want it to be. But, you know, you get what you get. So you're able to just work with it. And I noticed the frame rate, I don't know if it's a Series X thing or I don't know. But it's not smooth to me. I don't know. Like it's kind of, I don't know if it's dropping frames or I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so I played that for about a good 3 hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours, when I had the time yesterday, because yesterday it was very dry. There was really no news or anything like that to stream and talk about. But yeah, we did get some Lies of P in on the Series X and was looking forward to Forza Motorsport. But man, I just don't know. It's like Starfield, okay, 30 FPS, obviously not fully utilizing the Series X. And then here we go with Forza Motorsport. From all the feedback that I've seen, from the gameplays that I've seen, and looking back at Forza Motorsport 7, I'm like, I don't know. This is... I just don't freaking know. But we're going to take a look at that today. You guys will see for yourself what I'm talking about. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just... This generation, man, I don't know, bro. And then with Sony, Sony can't even catch a break. So Sony is apparently restricting games that they said was supposed to be free. I don't know what's going on, man. I just, the situation with Last of Us multiplayer, I just don't know, man. I really just don't know. I'm just very disappointed with this generation. Like, honestly, like the whole games as a service situation, we still don't have, solid multiplayer experiences on PlayStation 5. No excuses at this point. I mean, we're going in 3 years, fixing to be 4 years. I just don't know. It's just all freaking lies at this point. Oh, this, and oh, we're going to do this, and oh, we're going to do that. And it's like, we get nothing. As gamers, we get shafted, I don't know, man. Now we have somebody else. It's like we can't win. Every time you wake up is something else. So now basically another update on The Last of Us multiplayer literally is the monetization designer departs. Literally ends up leaving. Right? I think he was with the studio for 11 months or something like that. I don't know what's going on, man. There's a bunch of leaks with Naughty Dog that's actually going on right now. There's a bunch of games apparently that got leaked. And I don't know. I just don't know. The layoffs and with everything that's going on, Jim Ryan is stepping down in March. I mean, stuff is all over the place. We got reports that Sony's first party studios, some of their studios are struggling with the push for live service. With that forceful push, it's actually hurting, some of the Sony, first party studios. And this is under Jim Ryan's leadership. So it's just one thing after the other. Obviously, we know Housemarque is expanding and, I don't know. I just don't know, man. We need something solid here, and hopefully we actually do get it, and we'll see, exactly what actually happens. So, do me a favor, guys, if you're just now tuning in, hit that like button for me. Shouts to everybody. Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to the show, and share the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and put the stream on the back end, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. Okay. I just don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, it's like you sit here and you try to get hype, even MW3. Oh, shouts to Activision, by the way. We will be playing it tomorrow. All right. So shouts to Activision. But the game, just looking at the live stream, I think they do those annual live streams every year or something like that. The game looks the same. I mean, MW3 looks the same. Looks like every other Call of Duty game. I feel like for 20 years of Call of Duty, there should have been, I don't know, something like a reboot or just, I don't know, just a whole different kind of flavor. It's the same freaking game. Yeah, you brought back all the classic maps and this and that, and we get to relive all those classical maps from all the other Call of Duty games and compile them into one. But at the same time, the gameplay is literally the same, y'all. Like, it's literally the same freaking game. Like I'm seeing people complain about lag and stuff at the event. I mean, obviously you have 300 people playing the game at this moment in time. I don't know. I just don't know. So again, we'll be playing the game, checking out the beta and to see if there's any upgrades. Again, shout outs to Activision for hooking us up with the beta. We're going to check it out on the PS5, and we'll see. We'll see for ourselves. Like, as I always say, like, we always like to dig into the nitty-gritty for ourselves and see if this is worth our hard-earned dollars, considering a lot of people are spending $100 on MW3. Like, insane to me. But hey, if you're a Call of Duty fan, and maybe this is one of the main reasons why a lot of people is, I don't know, anticipating and waiting for this Activision Blizzard King deal to go through, so they don't have to spend $100 or $150 or $200 or whatever, or $70 or whatever the case may be on Call of Duty, because, well, a lot of people are trying to justify that price tag of $70 or $100 or whatever. But the game looks friggin' the same. It's the same freaking game. Nothing. There's nothing new under the sun, man. It's the same thing over and over. And it leads me to believe that, well, what is going to be different when Microsoft takes over? Like, is Microsoft going to be adding more value, or is it going to just be the same bland Call of Duty over and over again? I just don't freaking know. Anonymous says, what's up, man? Says, just remember Xbox's number. You always trying to stir the pot, my G. Thank you so much, though, for the $10, man. I appreciate you supporting our community. Please support our community by hitting that like button for me, guys. It's very, very critical that we do that. Thank you guys so much. All right, so let's dig into the content. Enough with the chit chatter. Let's dig into the content. Share the stream. Get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. I'm going to put this out on Twitter real quick, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. David, thank you so much for the $2. As I assume you got a review code for Spider-Man 2. Ha! A review code, huh? You assume. I like the assumption. Just say I can't really talk much on it right now. But just stay tuned. All right. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I can't really say much right now. Stay tuned. I want to be able to talk about certain things, but I can't right now. Obviously. So, but yeah, stay tuned on that. But yeah, let's get back into the actual meat and potatoes of what we were trying to say. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Share the stream, all that good stuff. All right. But listen, man. Oh yeah. And shout outs to Activision as well for sending over the code for MW3 so we can check it out tomorrow. So Sony, I don't know what they're going to do in terms of PlayStation Plus subscribers. I mean, they went up on the price. We're still awaiting more value, right? We're still waiting for them to announce what are they going to do different, right? What are you going to do different? What are you going to give us, to justify the price hike for PlayStation Plus? Okay. And granted, we still are waiting on PS3 games to be downloaded. We're still waiting on more catalogs of PS3 games, more catalog of PS2 games and PS1 games. People are not happy with, the game trials. There's just so many different things, you know what I mean? There are issues with PlayStation Plus right now. And them just revealing this new Sony Picture Core thing, I just feel like this is not enough. If this is their way of saying, oh yeah, the price is justified, here you go. Here you go. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's put a timestamp on this one. I just don't know, man. It's like I said, this generation, bro, it's just like trailing behind last generation in terms of just certain hype, certain experiences that we want as gamers, and we just not getting that. Like, it's just, I don't know. I really don't know. But let me know if you think this is going to justify you paying this high premium for PlayStation Plus Premium, because this is obviously geared towards PlayStation Plus Premium subscribers, and PlayStation Plus Premium is not cheap at this point with that price hike. So majority of you guys are PlayStation fans, and we're going to take a look at this live, okay? But before we take a look at this live, I really want to touch up on what's being said and what's being brought up, and I need to see live feedback in the stream, okay? Share the stream. Let's dig into it. All right, so as you guys can see right here, does this justify the price hike? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Does this justify the price hike? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this, because this is what they just came out of nowhere, out of left field with. Basically, Sony Pictures Core, right? Formerly Bravia Core, launches on PS5 and PS4 consoles. Exclusive benefits, including early access to select Sony Pictures films. Does this justify the price? Let's do a poll real quick. Does Sony Pictures, and this is cool that they're doing this. Don't get me wrong, this is not a bad thing, obviously. But at the same time, does Sony Pictures Core justifies PS Plus price increase? Absolutely not. I mean, absolutely not. Okay. I'm just going to say that off the rip as a PlayStation fan. Absolutely not. That's a no for me. All right. That's a no for me. So basically, this is something that was already with the Bravia TVs, Sony Pictures Core, and they're just bringing it to PlayStation 5. Okay, and you know, once you sign up for Sony Pictures Core on your PS4 or PS5, you will be able to basically buy or rent up to 2,000 movies straight from your console at launch. This will include blockbuster hits such as Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man No Way Home, Uncharted, Equalizer, No Hard Feelings, Bullet Train, and Ghostbusters Afterlife, among others. All right, so this is something that was already, if you have a Bravia TV, I mean, this was something that was already available already. And obviously Sony, you know, they're putting this behind a paywall, which is for PlayStation Plus Premium members. Okay. And I need y'all to pay attention to this, man, because this is crazy to me. There's just no way that this will justify the huge price hike on the back end of PlayStation Plus Premium. It says if you are a PlayStation Plus Premium Deluxe member, because Deluxe is what they call it in, you know, other countries and stuff, you'll get access to curated catalog of up to 100 movies through the Sony Pictures Core app to stream on demand from the Sony Pictures library as a part of your membership. Now, the catalog, which will be ad-free and updated periodically, I can't even speak, features movies such as Looper, King Glaive, obviously Final Fantasy 15, Elysium, and Resident Evil Domination. So I don't freaking know, man. I don't freaking know. I don't think that this is enough to justify the price hike of PlayStation Plus Premium. No. But again, this is only for PlayStation Plus Premium members. Okay, as far as I know. Now let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. Now, as you guys can see, I fired it up for you guys, and let's look at this. Okay, so this is it, right? And we're gonna start it up. Oh, wow, wonderful. Well, I guess we can't look at this because I have the HD CP on, and if I turn that off, you guys won't be able to see it. So yeah, because it's video stuff. So yeah, but this is pretty much what it is. I wish I could actually go a little bit much more in depth, because if I turn it off, then the capture card won't be able to display it. But that's pretty much what it really is on what I just said. It's pretty much a Bravia feature. You know, if you have a Bravia TV, and they're pretty much bringing this to PS5 and putting it behind a paywall behind PlayStation Plus Premium. I mean, that's really about it, right? And you're going to get about, what, up to 100 movies, which is cool, which is good. But I just feel like this is not enough to justify PlayStation Plus Premium. Like, if you're somebody that was already dissatisfied with PlayStation Plus Premium from the jump, and you're waiting for Sony to really blow you away in terms of giving you a reason to sign up for PlayStation Plus Premium, I don't think this is enough to say, oh, let me go ahead and sign up for PlayStation Plus Premium. You get what I'm saying? Especially with the price hike. Now, I feel like what would really justify it is if they come out and be like, listen, you can download PS3 games now. We're going to be updating the PS3 emulator with even more games and better performance. We're going to update the PS2 emulator. We're going to add even more of the classics, upgrade the quality of these, you know, PS3, PS2, and PS1 games, how they actually run. Obviously, Vita, more PS Vita games, more PSP games, things of that nature, right? And then also improving up on the game trials and the games that they actually add into that, because a lot of people have it to say that, you know, the game trials are just not freaking worth it. But like I said before, if you already have a Sony Bravia, this is nothing new to you. You're probably looking at this and like, okay, well, why do I need to sign up for PlayStation Plus Premium? Like, why? Why do I need to do this when I already have this in my Bravia already? Like, you get what I'm saying? Now, if you don't have a Bravia and you're brand new to PlayStation, Sony Pictures Core, then this might have some type of interest to you. And especially if the 100 movies that they're adding to this, and obviously, you know, they're going to be updating it, you know, ever so often with new movies and things of that nature, which is similar to the leak that we were hearing about pertaining to Sony was exploring movie options for PlayStation Plus. And so I'm guessing this is probably what they were working on before, and now they just brought it. So there it is, just basically ripped the core feature from the Bravia and pasting it into PlayStation 5 on PlayStation Plus. So unfortunately, we couldn't dig into that because of the limitations of the capture card and you know, movies and stuff like that. But I really wanted to highlight things and kind of show you guys. But to me, Sony has a lot of work to do when it comes to PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Plus Premium in terms of adding value. And so there's that. You'll get early access to Sony Pictures films. So like, you know, GT7 or Uncharted or whatever else, Spider-Man, whatever else they do produce, it's select though. So it's not every single Sony Pictures movies and stuff. But I think that this could be a step in the right direction for people who love Sony movies, right? And maybe you could get early access, you know, to some of these movies before they hit theaters and stuff like that. And that could be a good benefit of being a PlayStation Plus Premium member. So there are some perks to it, right? You know, getting access to the movies early. You know, if you already an existing PlayStation Plus subscriber, then this is definitely adding a little bit more value. But I feel like we need even more value to justify that price hike. That's my opinion on this. Y'all let me know your opinion on this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. All right, hit the like button for me. We about to go in now. Forza MotorSport. We've been waiting since 2017 for this game, and I don't know, man. Let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. They lied? Did they really sit here and lie in front of our face? I don't know, man. This generation, like I said, is a freaking joke. I just don't know. I just don't freaking know, man. You know, like, it's already bad enough that Microsoft didn't even really come out straightforward and tell us, hey, you know what? The Series X is not the main console. You know, it's the Series S, right? The Series S is the main console. And we're still waiting for full utilization of the Series X. And, you know, ray tracing is something that is very taxing on any hardware, right? I mean, we've seen Sony doing it with Spider-Man 2. Say what you want to say. 30, 40, 60, 120, right? And I feel like for a system that is so powerful, right, on paper, I mean, ray tracing should be running all through Forza MotorSport, literally all through the game, right? Not just, oh, you got to be in the garage or you got to be in photo mode to see ray tracing. Ray tracing should be right through and through, all over on the cars. Wait a minute. Remember that promotional trailer where they were showing us during that what was it, that developer showcase? Y'all remember that, right? Where they were talking about ray tracing all over the cars and showing this and that. And when you look at that promotional trailer, what they were promoting and showing, and looking at the actual finished product, you're like, wait a minute, like, this don't even look half as polished or half as good as what was shown. That's what I'm saying. Like, these publishers, man, they just be, I don't know. And some people would say, oh, it's the Game Pass effect or whatever the case may be. But no. Enough for me. Shout out to Jim Ryan. All right. Because that's one thing that I would say I love about Jim Ryan was that quote. And obviously there was a few other things that I liked about Jim Ryan. But enough from me. We're going to have the video and the pictures do the talking. And you guys tell me in the chat. No, I'm not saying anything. I want you guys to look at this and tell me, oh, this is so impressive. All right. Because, you're going to get, oh, you're just this and oh, you're just that. No, let's look at the actual meat and potatoes of what we're going to be digesting today, which is Forza Motorsport. Okay. After waiting, what, 6 years, almost 7 years. Yeah. Let's go. Now, look at this. Now, this was a image provided by Pure Xbox from their review, right? And I see some people in the comment section basically saying that, yeah, I'm going to repurchase GT7. I'm going to give GT7. This is a Xbox. This is a Xbox website, okay? And I looked in the comments and I'm seeing people saying, wow, unfinished game. The game is going to get better over time in terms of content and in terms of just overall, just a better product, right? And a lot of people are disappointed. A lot of people are saying they're going to buy GT7. These are Xbox guys. That's very disappointing, right? That is very disappointing. To me, this looks washed out. This does not look as crisp as I would expect. I mean, look at this game. I mean, just look at this. Look at these screenshots of this game, right? It just don't look like a huge leap from Xbox One to Series X. I'm going to leave that for y'all to decide that, okay? Let's go ahead and let's move on to the next part here, right? Look at this. Look how bland and washed out this looks. This looks very bland and washed out. No, I know. Look at this. Look at the game. Yo, see Hendo, what's up? Look at the actual game, right? Look at the quality of this game. Like, I don't understand. I just don't freaking get it. Why does the game look like this? Why? I just don't look at it, man. Just look at it, right? Okay, it just have this very hazy type of look. It just don't look next gen. Like, it don't look crisp and things of that nature, like, or a huge generational leap from Xbox One to Series X. Like, I just don't look at this. Why does it look like that? Like, why does it look like that? Some people will say, well, Drive Club looks better than this. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know. And you see people like in the comments, you know what I mean? Like, lackluster track selection at launch, even if the quantity is there. A one-note career mode that lacks event variety, a game that feels like a platform for the future, a future not yet known. That is not good. Obviously, gorgeous visuals in pretty much every mode with performance RT option, a standout. Incredible audio. Seriously, crank this one up to the max. Fun online racing that could become something special over time. A brilliant driving feel unmatched by any other sim racer on Xbox. Yeah, yikes. Not what I was expecting. Yikes. It seems like a really great game that will get even better over time. Like, this is not what you want to see and hear. Like, look at this. Look at this. So disappointed I bought a Series X next to my PS5 for Starfield. That one did deliver, luckily. But Forza Motorsport in the back of my mind all the time now. Probably have to rebuy GT7 since I hear that it got better over time. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, wow. These are not the comments that I would like to read and to see. Like, most people, like, I don't know. Disappointing. You know what I'm saying? This is like an Xbox centric freaking channel. All right. So if we take a look at this, right? I want to show you guys something. All right. Let's take a look at Forza. Okay, for a second. Forza Motorsport 8. Okay. I need to show you guys something, like, in terms of, like, let me see. Dev. Okay. During the dev. Okay. Is this it? Okay. All right. Look at this. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Sometimes my computer does this. All right. I need us to look at the. Look at this.
Are built from the ground up.
This is what. Look at. You see all this? You see all this stuff? This is where Digital Foundry is like, wait a minute, man, you could see the individual writing on the rim. Like, you can literally look with your eyes and see the individual writing, the wording on the actual rim. Like, no joke. Like, I can literally look at this and make it out. And Digital Foundry is basically saying that they lied in their promotional video, which is this video right here, the developer direct, because obviously a lot of things that were shown in this footage is not what we're getting now, right? And this is why we can't get hype on things like this. You know what I mean? Like, this was clearly PC and not full representation of what we were gonna get or what we should have expected and stuff. And they talked about ray tracing and things of that nature. I mean, look at this stuff. Like, I mean, look at this. You see what I'm saying? All this stuff, reflections and ray tracing and all this type of stuff. But we didn't get, the game don't look like this. It don't look like this, right? Clearly it don't. So enough for me. Let's listen to Digital Foundry themselves. All right. Now, before we even
this new entry,
just look at this and tell me if you're not disappointed. This is Forza Motor. We're gonna rewatch this video. This is Forza Motorsport 7 on the left, Forza Motorsport on the right. Don't you see something wrong here? I mean, look for yourself. You guys are smart. You guys know about a lot of this stuff better than I do, right? I don't claim to be an expert in the field, but if I'm looking at two different images, I can already see the difference. Look at Forza Motorsport 7 and look at Forza Motorsport. All right. Do you see a huge generational leap? The one on the left looks way more detailed to me in terms of the back part of the car with the grill. The grill looks better. The muffler looks better. The wiring looks better. I mean, the one on the right looks very dull. Like, look how dull that looks. I don't understand. Where is the huge generational leap? You know, in terms of this is on the world's most powerful console. So I'm expecting, better visuals and upgrades and stuff like that. That is not. No, sir. Look at this. It's just not a huge leap. It's not a huge leap. Like, look at this. Look at Forza Motorsport 7 and look at Forza Motorsport. Like, you can see the reflections and stuff like that. Okay. But you can see the reflections on the left side as well. Like, it's not a huge jump. It's not like, oh my God, it's like it's not a night and day difference. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not. So I don't know. Like, again, look at the Mercedes right here. Okay. The one on the left and the one on the right. The one on the right looks dull. The one on the left looks more like realistic to me. The paint job and everything, maybe the paint job, obviously the paint jobs were different, but the crowd is even less, right? Because, well, maybe they're just, I guess they have it to say that they're paying more attention to the cars, details, and frame rate. But look at the crowd, guys. The crowds are less on Forza Motorsport in terms of the crowd on Forza Motorsport 7. And this is done on the world's most powerful console. So can you guys justify that? Can you guys please justify that? I don't know. I just don't know. What do you guys have to say about the less crowd? Why don't we have a stand full of crowd? You know what I mean? Like a stand full of realistic crowds. I don't understand this, man. I don't get it. Right? So they trimmed down on that. Okay. Look at this, man. Just look at Forza Motorsport 7. Look at the Mercedes on the right. Yes, you can see the reflections on the track versus on Forza Motorsport 7, but the attention to detail on the car is not a huge leap. Like, yeah, you can see that they improved the reflections on the tracks and on the car. Like, you can see the fence shadowing on the actual car. You don't get that on Forza Motorsport 7, but look at the cars. Look at the two Mercedes. Okay? Does that look like a huge leap? No, it's not. To me, it's not. When I saw this, I was just like, oh my God, come on, bro. Come on. Now, let me skip ahead here. I want to show you guys something really quickly here. I want to get to the actual meat of, so we have performance, we have image quality. All right. We have reflections. What's up with the reflections? Oh, wow. Okay. So let's start over this video real quick. I want you guys to see everything from start to finish. We're going to take a look at this. And based off of this, because you know Digital Foundry, they're the expert into this stuff. And you guys are paying money, you know, every month for Game Pass. You guys are signing up for early access and stuff like that. So here we go. Let's take a look at it.
6 years have passed since the release of Forza Motorsport 7, and Turn 10 Studios have been hard at work on a new entry in the beloved racing series. The simply titled Forza Motorsport is an advanced track-based racer developed for current-gen console hardware, emphasizing advanced detail and sophisticated ray tracing effects. It's an impressive effort, as John has detailed in his preview videos. But with the full version of the game in hand, how do the game's 20 tracks hold up? How have the graphics been enhanced since the last series entry? And have we seen any notable improvements over the preview code? Right from the opening, it's clear that Forza Motorsport is an impressive looking racing game. We see intricate car models, detailed and well-lit tracks, and ray-traced reflections. There are a lot of great looking track-based racing titles out there, and this is definitely one of the better looking racing games in recent memory. I think the best place to start is by drawing some close comparisons with Forza Motorsport 7. Forza Motorsport 7 was Turn 10's final foray on Xbox One hardware, and the new title clearly shows the advantages of crafting a game around a higher tier.
Wait, why's the brake light? Where's the brake light? Where's the light on the right? I don't see the right on the light. Where's the light on the right? What the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, look at the clouds on the left, like, and look at the clouds on the right. You see what I'm saying? It looks washed out. Like, it just don't look, I don't know, man. I just don't freaking know. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Where is the brake light? Like, I don't see anything in terms of, I don't know. I just don't freaking get it. It just looks washed out. The one on the right just looks washed out. The one on the left, to me, to my eyes, looks more crisp, more realistic, more contrast. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Capability. The two games have 13 tracks in common, along with hundreds of shared cars, so there's a lot of comparison points to draw from. Let's start with probably the most iconic track in Forza Motorsport history, Maple Valley. Cruising
Maple Valley, which they talked about during the direct.
65 AMG. Here we see the enormous improvement made to foliage in this new entry, which is probably the most singularly striking enhancement over the prior title.
I don't know,
the
man.
The foliage is complex and lit realistically, with subtle occlusion where the leaves are at their most dense, and accurate self-shadowing. The old trees were simply two flat billboards intersecting at a 90-degree angle, and didn't really interact properly with the game's lighting, with most lighting details simply drawn in the foliage textures. With enough speed they looked fine enough, but they clearly were an area that needed considerable improvement, and the new Forza Motorsport delivers excellent results here. Turn 10 puts the fictional nature of the Maple Valley track to good use too, by reworking the track with lots of overhanging trees alongside the track edge, creating a more dynamic looking track. The game's lighting in general gets a big boost. Forza Motorsport 7 tended
not
to have
really
a flat
to me,
appearance, which looked unnatural in shaded areas.
Not really
Its
to
sequel
me.
typically has
Not
a richer
really.
lighting
Not really.
presentation, which is especially notable in complex areas like trackside stands.
No, it's not a
lot of this
huge
stems
leap.
from the
Look at
game's
the
ray-traced ambient occlusion.
Wait. Hold on. Back up just a little bit. Do y'all see people flashing like cameras? I'm guessing people taking pictures and stuff, right? Okay, you see the flashes on the crowd on the left. Look at the crowd on the right. This is supposed to be next gen. What the freaking heck? You can even see the smoke and like there's nothing going on the right in terms of the crowd. What? Are y'all paying attention to this stuff? This is supposed to be next generation. You're supposed to be pushing using Series X. Y'all had 6 years to do this. Why is the crowd? You mean to tell me that y'all had to come down on the crowd and what the crowd interaction just to? I don't get it. I don't freaking get it, bro. Look on the left. Look, pay attention to the left.
On the Xbox Series X version of Forza.
Let's go back a little bit here. Let's go back. Look at that. Look on
areas like trackside
Come on,
stands.
man.
A lot of this stems from the game's ray-traced ambient occlusion, which is present here on the Xbox Series X version of Forza Motorsport in its performance, RT, and visuals modes. Global illumination also seems considerably.
Man, look at, bro. Come on, look at Forza Motorsport 7. Forza Motorsport 7 looks really freaking good. Like a game that just incredible on the 1X, right? And you look on the right, it's just not a huge, it's just like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? It's just not a like, oh my God, I need to buy a Series X right now. Like, bro, you're fine with Forza Motorsport 7. Like, this is not, if you look at the lighting difference, to me, it looks better on 7. Like, it's just, come on, man. This is, wow. I don't even know, bro. I don't know. Wait, where's the, bro, did y'all see that?
Through a range also seems considerable.
Do y'all see the tire smoke?
Track and environment
Look at the tire smoke on 7. Where's the tire smoke here?
At times, these improvements produce a very striking
wow.
with a much stronger presentation of lighting relative to the earlier title. For this game, Turn 10 has transitioned from a more heavily
look, you see the brake light? The brake light looks dull on the right. You see how dull the brake light looks? Come on, guys. I can't be the only one analyzing this stuff. Look at the brake light. Look at the tail light. Look, just look at the tail lights. Look on the tail light on 7. Look on the tail light on the right. You telling me the one on the right looks better than the one on the left? Come on, guys. Where's the tire smoke? Where's the tire smoke at? You see the tire smoke on 7. You don't see it on Motorsport. What the heck? Oh my God, have mercy.
From a more heavily pre-calculated lighting solution. which relied on baked AO and shadow maps, to one that emphasizes
Come on,
real-time
man.
versions of those
7 looks
techniques,
better
at
to
least
me.
we're
I'm
seeing
sorry.
here on Series X. As a result, races can now smoothly move through different times of day as they progress, and each course features a range of starting times, time progression rates, and prevailing
Come
weather
on, man.
conditions. The new real-time shadows have their limitations.
Thank you for subscribing
with
to our
moderate
channel.
resolution
Turn
and
on that
reduced
post
aspect rate,
notification bell.
which is about 15 FPS in this close-range shot, but make Forza tracks a lot more flexible. The clouds have also seen a real-time transformation and are now volumetric, which is a big upgrade over the cruder clouds that we saw in Forza MotorSport 7.
No. Hold on, Digital Foundry. Hold up. Nobody cares about cloud shapes and this, and sometimes they analysis, sometimes it's just come on, don't look at the cloud. Look at the cloud on the left and look at the cloud on the right. I need you guys to pay attention to this. Let's do our own analysis. Forget about Digital Foundry. Look, you see how realistic the cloud moves on 7 versus on the right. The one on the right just looks washed out, look like powdered mashed potatoes. It looks like powdered mashed potatoes. It looks washed out. You know, the one on the left, you see the sky, to me, it's kind of oversaturated a little bit. It don't look blue like the one on the right, but the cloud on the right looks like powdered mashed potatoes. It just looked like just a glob of mashed potatoes just globbed together. The one on the left, Forza Motorsport 7, looks more realistic to me. Come on, man. This is not, come on, guys. There's no way, man. Come on, man. Come on, guys. You can't tell me that this looks impressive. You can't show me the huge generational leap. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the stoplight. Oh, I just realized that. It's just the little things that your eyes got to appreciate. Yo, Aaron Misher, thank you for the $5. Says, hey, Marlon, how are you? I'm at work, taking a quick break. Had to check out. It says, I had to check you out. I'm looking at this game, freaking lazy again, not next-gen quality. Thank you for the 5. Bro, look at the stoplight. Thank you, Aaron. Look at the stoplight, guys. Where is the stoplight? Where's the light-in thing on the stoplight on the right? You don't see nothing. I don't get it, man. It's over now. Come on, man.
Track properly with the movement of the player card.
Wait, what? Hold on, go back. Look at the reflection of the cloud. Oh my God. Guys, pay attention. Look at the cloud movement on, I need you guys to pay attention to this very quickly. Look at the cloud movement reflection on the car on the left, and look at the cloud movement reflection on the right. I need you guys to pay attention to this and tell me which one of them look more realistic, okay? I need y'all to pay attention.
Metric, which is a big upgrade over the cruder clouds that we saw.
Bro, you can see the cloud a lot more clearer on the left than on the right. What is this washed out looking crap? Look like a puff of smoke that's inside of the actual back window of the Mercedes. Look, the one on the right to me looks better. I mean, the one on the left to me looks better. Like, what the heck? Look at the movement of the cloud. Look at the movement. What is that on the right? Why does it look like that?
And feel disconnected from your traversal of each circuit.
Get out of
Each
here,
track
man.
has been
Come
remodeled
on, man.
to some degree or another. The actual track surface used for gameplay was rescanned for this entry, and the trackside environment has seen a bit of a visual
Man, that stuff
overhaul
looks
as well.
washed out.
Some of the temporary track adornments like these tents have been upgraded, while others that
Look. Yeah, they're talking about tents that was upgraded. Bro, who cares about tents? Look at the track. Look at the cracking in the track, like the cracks on the track and stuff like that, the dirt and stuff. It looks more realistic on 7 to me than Forza Motorsport. This looks washed out, bland looking. Oh my, come on, man. This is not a huge upgrade from Forza Motorsport 7. Come on, y'all need to do this all over again. Look at the crowd standing up at the very top of the stadium. Look at the crowd on the right. What the heck? What happened to the crowd? Let me move out of the way. I need to pull up my green screen, bro. Look at the crowd. Look at the very top of the stadium, guys. Look at the crowd on the right. Look at the crowd on the left. Come on, man. You're talking about tents and all this. Oh my God. Come on,
Seen
bro.
life upgrades like Silverstone are tweaked to reflect
Look at the track. Look at the attention to detail, bro. Look on the left. Look at the grass on the left compared to the grass on the right. The grass on the right looks washed out. Washed out. Where's the detail? Where's the attention to detail? On the grass, you can literally count how much grass blades is on the left versus the right. The right just looks like white and hazy. It don't even look green. Grass is supposed to be green, green, green. The one on the left looks green. The one on the right looks white and washed out, grayish, washed out. Just have this hazy freaking look. What the heck? Oh my God! Come on, man.
Speaking, the tracks do seem quite similar to their Forza
What?
Motorsport 7.
What? Come on, y'all can't tell me y'all can't see the difference here. Y'all can't tell me y'all can't see the difference here. Look on the left side. Look at the reflections on the car. The sun beaming down on the Mercedes on the left versus the right. Come on, guys. Come on, man. You can't tell me that this game looks next gen over Forza Motorsport 7. You can't tell me this looks next gen over 7. You can't tell me that. Look at the ground. Look at the track compared to the track on the right. Washed out, pixelated mess. Washed out compared to the one on the left. Bro, you can see the individual. I'm done. I can't. Look at the road difference, guys. Pay attention. Look at the road on the left. Look at the road on the right. Bland, washed out looking road compared to the road on the left. You can see the individual detail in the stones. You can see the stones a lot more clear. The tar is a lot more clear on the left than on the right. What in the entire heaven is this? Come on, man.
7 counterparts in terms of geometry, but there have been some polygonal changes here, alongside improved lighting and materials work. And
again, we're talking about improved lighting.
Some of the tracks still look a bit drab, though their real-world counterparts aren't exactly visually arresting either. Plus, the crowds are no longer composed of 2D billboards and are actually entirely real 3D models, though I did notice that the new crowds are almost always less dense than in Forza Motorsport 7, perhaps as a performance-sparing trade-off. The only big disappointment—
Performance mode trade-off? So, oh my God. Performance trade-off? This is the world's most powerful freaking console. What are you talking about trade-offs? The series, so you're telling me that the series, guys, I need y'all to open your mouths right away. This cannot wait. We need everybody to be talking right now. You mean to tell me the Series X is not powerful enough to have 3D modeled crowds in the stand interacting and doing a whole lot of stuff, right? And having like what do you call it? Well, I forgot what that stuff is called. Whatever, spraying stuff in the air and clapping balloons together and all type of stuff. You mean to tell me that the Series X can't do realistic crowd? More crowds? 3D model crowds? Oh my God. Come on, man. You kid. You're crazy.
Which is very poor on consoles, with smeared detail on the track surface and on—
Look at this glitchy mess. Look at this. Look how hazy. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Stop wasting my time. Bro, do you see how the markings on the track is going popping in and out? There are pop-ins. Look at the pop-ins. Look how hazy it looks. Look how hazy and washed out this looks. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Come on, man.
Trackside barriers.
You heard what he said, right? Listen.
With smeared detail on the track surface and on trackside barriers.
Let's go back.
Texture filtering, which is very poor on consoles, with smeared detail on the track surface and on trackside barriers. Forza Motorsport also pulls ahead in car rendering. Now, the actual car geometry for returning cars—
Oh, heck no. Look at this.
Now, the actual—
Oh, look at this. Okay. All right. Now, look at both Mercedes and tell me which one looks better. I'm not going to say anything. I need everybody to be talking right now. Look at Both Mercedes right now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. If you're watching this live and you're an Xbox fan, I need you to open your mouth. Okay? If you have Game Pass, if you're into the Xbox, I need you to open your mouth because we've been waiting, 6 years for this game. Look on the left and look on the right and tell me which one looks better. The left looks better to me. The left looks better to me. The one on the right just looks washed out and looks dull. The one on the left looks more detailed. There's more detail to me with the lighting, the headlights, stuff like that. I just don't freaking know. I don't know. The left looks better to me. I'm sorry. The left looks better to me. There's no way you can tell me the right looks better than the left.
Actual car geometry for returning cars is often quite similar to Forza MotorSport 7.
The geometry is quite similar to Forza MotorSport 7. Exactly. There's no defending this. Hear what this man just said? The geometry looks exactly like Forza MotorSport 7. So there's not a huge improvement. Guys, open your eyes. Open your freaking eyes and stop defending Microsoft on every single thing. This is why I said we got to call this stuff out. Call this stuff out. While they sitting over there making their millions off of us, off of Game Pass, you need to call this stuff out. You hear what this man just said? You heard what the man just said? It's the same thing, same geometry, same thing on the cars. There's not a huge, where is the generational leap from Xbox One to Series X? Man, yo, come on the world's most powerful freaking console. Unacceptable. Man, we waited 6 years for almost marginal differences. Marginal differences? Really? Come on, man.
Gran Turismo.
Listen what he said.
Now, the actual car geometry for returning cars is often quite similar to Forza MotorSport 7. Like Gran Turismo, the Forza games rely on a large library of car models, which are used across multiple games and upgraded over time. So, polygonally speaking, these models...
Okay. All right. So, the one on the right in this instant looks better. The one on the left looks like crap. Okay? The one on the right looks better. Yeah, I mean, everybody can see that. The car model looks better. The lighting looks better. Now, this is one where I say, okay, this looks good. The one on the left looks like a toy car. Literally a toy car. All right? Now, let's continue.
Seem very similar to their previous gen counterparts.
Oh, heck no. Bro, do y'all see anything? Okay, now, let's change the script a little bit. The one on the left looks better. The one on the right looks washed out. Where's a helicopter? Where's a plane? Where's a plane balloon? What do you call those things? Air balloon planes or whatever. There's nothing in the sky. Just bland sky. At least on the left, you had a helicopter, going by. Look at the reflections on the left versus the right. Look at the sun beaming on the back glass on the left versus the right. Come on, the right looks washed out. Oh my God, man. Yeah. A blimp. Yeah. Hot air balloon. Yes. That's what I was trying to say. Hot air balloon. Where's like a hot air balloon? Airplane going by. Something. There's nothing in the sky. Nothing. Just bland. Just freaking bland. Come on, man. Come on, guys.
There are some definite tweaks and enhancements, though, like the wheels, which have been...
Oh, my God. Okay, all right. Let's look on the... All right, so, yes, the tire on the right does look better. You know what I mean? It's just those subtle differences, but the tire is not going to make or break anything for me. Like, yes, it does look better in terms of the tire, but if you look out on the rims... Look on the rims. Look on the actual rims and stuff. Look on the middle, that middle knob in the middle of the rim. Like, it's almost neck and neck in terms of reflections, in terms of the lighting. Like, there's not really a huge difference. A tire, maybe it's two different type of tires, but the tire on the right looks more realistic. But the rim itself, like, it's not a huge difference in the rim. Oh my God. Yeah, 7. Yeah. Come on, man.
Been remodeled. Select elements from the cars have also.
I'm gonna
been
get to y'all. Let me
like
get
the
to y'all.
dashboards, which are now properly
What the?
self-shut.
Oh my God. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Divine says the game looks way more realistic. Are you expecting it to look like a cartoon over there sounding like Dreamcast guy? Sounding like Dreamcast guy. Don't you see it for yourself? Do you see a huge generational leap from Forza MotorSport 7 to Forza Motorsport? Anonymous says Forza down bad. Trash can box. PS play that Halo Reach trailer. Listen, bro. Look at the gauges and stuff and the buttons and stuff. Do you see a huge leap? You talking about Dreamcast guy. Look, do you see a huge leap from 7 to Motorsport? Look at the reflection on the mirror on the left versus on the right. You can at least see the sun glazing on the left mirror versus on the right mirror. You see a huge look at the gauges, bro. Do you see a huge jump in the gauges on how they look? Come on, man. Yo, y'all better stop it. Stop. Talking about Dreamcast guy.
Photo mode,
What does Dreamcast got? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this jagged freaking edge crap. Look at this. Look at this jagged freaking edge. Look at this. On the right, on the Miata. Look at the Miata on the left and look at the Miata on the right. Look at the lighting. You can see the individual pieces of textures in the yellow versus the right yellow. I mean, not yellow, but orange. What? You see the jagged edges around the housing of the light? I mean, do we need glasses to see this? Stop it. You don't see the hexagon? You don't see how much jagged edged it looked? Man, stop it, man. Stop on the nonsense. Do you see the attention to detail on the left versus the right? Look at this jagged, washed out edge looking mess. Look at this. Look, where's the reflection in the mirror? The side mirror. Where's the reflection? Oh my God. Come on, man. Yeah, you need glasses, man. You don't see the difference? Oh my God. Y'all are ridiculous. I can't with y'all, man. You can see clear as day. This is not a huge jump. It's not. The one on the right looks bad in terms of detail. The one on the left looks more detailed to me than the one on the right. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Y'all, man. Listen to me, man. Come on, bro. You know, we're talking about Xbox One from 6 years ago. 6 years ago, Xbox One. 6 years ago, Xbox One. And we're on my point. What point you're trying to make, Marlon? The point is, this is the world's most powerful freaking console. More powerful than PS5. More powerful than the One X. What? Where is the huge leap in terms of visuals and performance? Where is it? Oh my God, have mercy. Come on, guys. You might as well just play this on PC at this point. Seriously? Really? On the world's most powerful freaking console? Come on, man. Yo, this is ridiculous, dog.
Flawed, like we saw in the preview, which makes this mode less useful. But the big change comes down to the car materials.
Oh, the car materials. Oh my God. Look at the car material on the left versus the right. Marlon, get your green screen. Get your green screen so they can see. I don't need glasses to see this. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Listen to me, man. I got a Series X, bro. Come on, man. Stop the bull crap, man. Look on the left. Look on the right. Come on, guys.
It's over 9,000!
You don't need glasses. You don't need glasses to see this. Come on, man. Look at that. Do you see? Oh my God. Huge freaking difference. The name of the car looks better. The grill looks better. You can see the screws on the left more than you can see on the right. You can see the wiring and all that, the pipes and stuff on the left. The muffler looks more detail on the left than on the right. Come on, man. Where is the huge generational leap from Xbox One to Series X? This was developed with Series X console optimized for Series consoles. Come on. Where is the jump? Oh, God dang, man. Come on. And I am not trying to hear this nonsense today. He said, Marlon, I haven't seen a huge leap out of both systems. Look at God of War Ragnarok. It doesn't look really any better than God of War 2018, all PS games. Well, again, those games are PS4 games, right? Those games are PS4 games. And this is only available on Series consoles. This is not on Xbox One, right? So obviously you can't expect a cross-generational game to be a huge leap. You can't, because you're developing on PlayStation 4, the weaker system. It's being developed on PS4 and being ported to PS5. So you can't expect a huge generational leap. This is no excuse. This was developed strictly for Series consoles. Strictly for Series consoles. On the world's most powerful. This is where the Series X should be shining. Seriously should be shining. And it's not. That's why I said I'm disappointed in this generation. Hands down disappointed. There's just no way you can tell me on the world's most powerful freaking console, oh, wow, this was supposed to be that game. This was supposed to be that game. And it's not. Come on, man. Anonymous Boss says trash can box does not deliver nothing this gen. This one on the left is better, way better. Only game that probably is good is Halo and Fable. Oh my God.
Have been overhauled for this new entry. Just look at the carbon fiber here, which looks glossy and reflects the sky's blue tint at an angle.
Oh my God. Subtle changes. Subtle change. Look at the dashboard on the left and look at the dashboard on the right. Subtle freaking changes. Not a huge jump. I mean, yeah, you see the sun reflections. It's just that little bit of flavor, but it's not a huge jump. Look, it still looks washed out. Oh my God, have mercy. I can't.
The differentiation between the metals, fabric, and plastics here is very clear, whereas they tended to blend together before. Textures have been replaced and material properties
not a huge.
have
Look at
been
this.
overhauled.
Does you see a huge leap? Do you see do you see a huge leap here? It's not a huge freaking leap at all. Not a huge leap at all. Not whatsoever. Come on, man. Look at the gauges. Look at the gauge. Look at the cluster. Look at the cluster gauge. Come on, man. A huge leap. This is next gen.
Such that the car interiors often look dramatically different than we saw previously.
Oh my
and
God.
are much improved.
Not a huge
Carpet
leap. Look at this. Look at the steering wheel on the left versus the right. The one on the right looks cartoonic. The one on the right just looks fake. You know what I mean? Like it was made out of Play-Doh. Come on, man. Yo, look at the reflections on the left versus the right. Come on. Yeah, stop man. Listen to me, man. Yo, you better listen. Look at it. Look at the cluster gauge. Look at the steering wheel column. You telling me the steering wheel column looks way better than the one on the right? Oh my God. I can't. I freaking cannot. Come on, man. The steering wheel on the left looks much better than on the right. That steering wheel on the right does not look, man, that looks washed out.
Also looks more correct to my eyes. Simulating car paint is very complex.
Oh my God. Look at that. Simulating car paint. Simulating car paint. Look at the car paint on the left versus the one on the right. Oh my God. You can see the individual lighting and reflections on the left, on the Mercedes on the left versus the one on the right. It's almost night and day difference with reflections. What is this monstrosity? What is this monstrosity? Man, you can see the contrast and everything looking so much better on the one on the left versus the one on the right. Oh my God. What is this monstrosity, bro? Come on, man. Mr. Nemesis says, true that, Marlon. Good for pointing out that he said that Forza was made for Series X. Could be better. See, I'm not a fanboy. Laugh out loud. I like all games. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Fanboys are going to defend this. Oh, you just hating. How is it that I'm hating? Look at it for yourself. We're looking at this. We're looking at the experts tearing this game apart, and we're seeing it for ourselves bit by bit. I'm slowing this down so we can analyze it for ourselves. You can see clear as day. If you're still playing Forza MotorSport 7, you're not really missing out on much. You're not. There's no reason for you to sit there. Oh, I'm gonna rush out and go buy a Series X. What? Keep your 1X and keep your Forza MotorSport 7. Facts, all facts. Keep your Forza MotorSport 7 and keep your 1X. If you're still on the fence with buying a Series X, I'm sorry. This ain't it. This is, man, come on, man.
And it's
come
hard
on,
to
man.
place exactly what's changed, but across a variety of lighting conditions, I feel that Forza MotorSport looks subtly more correct.
Man, look at the grass. Look at the grass on the left looks a little bit more realistic to me. The grass on the right looks like spinach. Looks like dried out freaking spinach. Look on the grass on the right and look on the grass on the left. The grass on the left looks a little bit more realistic. The grass on the right looks more like dried out freaking spinach. Dry out callaloo. Looking like callaloo. Look like freaking dried out spinach. Just dried, just got burnt to the crisp by the sun. There's no moving grass blade, nothing. Come on, man. The game looks dead. Forza MotorSport looks dead compared to the one on the left. What the freaking heck? What is this? Oh my friggin' man. Dried out freaking. What is this? Come on, man.
In conditions, I feel that Forza MotorSport looks subtly more correct than its previous generation counterpart.
No, sir.
I'm sure the ray traced ambient occlusion plays a role here.
Wow.
As well as the improved reflections. But let's move away from the Forza MotorSport 7 comparisons and move on to a more thorough discussion of those reflections, because they've been a source of some controversy in this title. Essentially, Forza MotorSport uses a mix of techniques for in-game reflections: cube maps, screen space reflections, planar reflections, and ray traced reflections. The cube maps are used for trackside reflections, and real-time cube maps are used for most reflections on the car bodies themselves. Screen space reflections show up on wet track surfaces. Planar reflections are used for in-game mirrors in the cockpit view. Finally, ray traced reflections can be found on car bodies for very reflective surfaces.
Man, this looks washed
only
out.
Typically used for car self-reflections and for the reflections of other cars. Limited ray traced reflections are also visible during gameplay on some trackside surfaces.
What the heck? What is this? Look. Oh my God, have mercy. What visual mode on Series X. Look at the glass, how it looks like, I don't know, freaking plastic. Like it looks like Play-Doh. Well, look at them jagged. Look at the anti-aliasing. Look at the jagged edges on the metal. What the heck is this? Look at this crap. Look at this. Look at this compared to this. Look at this. Look, I mean, just what the look at this. What they showed off. Look at this. It's almost man, lies. Freaking lies. Come on, man. Look at this. Comparing to what they showed. Look at this. Man. Yo, come on, guys. Come on, man. Yo, freaking lies. Lies. You know what I mean? Pure freaking. I'm trying to find a part where they show off the reflection. Freaking lies. You don't see. Look at the attention. Look at this. You can see the individual stone coming up off the track. Like this is, oh my God, lies. You don't see that type of detail. Look at the dust that's kicking up back there. You know, man, it's almost like a night and day difference. What? Look at the track. Look at the track on the developer direct. compared to how it looks now. You see how realistic that looks? How crisp that looks? The contrast looks like Forza MotorSport 7 on what they showed during the developer direct. This is why I say you can't trust these corporations. You can't trust them. This is why we got to look at this stuff for our freaking selves. It's like a night and day difference between the developer direct versus what we're seeing now. Oh, come on, guys. Y'all still not seeing it? Y'all still not seeing that they lied? Y'all still don't see it for yourselves? We still sleeping? Look at this. Look at that. Look at how good. Look, you can see the dirt, the literal dirt, the black dirt on the car. Look at look how realistic that looks. Come on, guys. Oh my God. It don't look the same. It just don't look the freaking same. Look at that. It's almost like a night and day difference. They lied. They straight up lied. This does not, all this promotional. Look at that. Look at the reflections. Look how you can see the seam, the C column and everything like that. Look, just look. Come on, man. Guys, come on, man. And listen to me, man. This is bull crap, dog. They do this to us, bro. They do this to us. We not gullible. We not stupid. I'm trying to find the reflections on the actual rim so you guys can actually see it for yourselves real quick. Look at that. Look how realistic that looks. Huh? Night and day freaking look at this. Wow. Look at that. Look at the lighting. Look at that. What they showed us. Look at that. Come on, man. Y'all still sleeping. You know what I mean? Look at this washed out mess. Come on, bro. Look at this washed out mess.
Reflections of other cars. Limited ray trace reflections are also visible during gameplay on some trackside surfaces, while in the visuals mode
that does not look good.
During certain cutscenes, more exhaustive ray traced reflections are in use, however, as well as in the game's menus. For those who have watched John's preview coverage, the reflections seem generally
washed out looking mess.
Code. Turn 10 have essentially blended a bunch of techniques together to get some key benefits of RT reflections, like the ability to reflect dynamic objects and showcase car
does not look like what. Man, look how this car look like a toy box car. Look at this mess. Come on, man. What is that in the back of the car? What is that? That don't even look like a real metal. It look like bamboo. These look like a bunch of bamboo just stick together. Like they just threw a bunch. They went into After Effects and took some bamboos and just jammed them together and just throw them in there. That don't even look like a real metal. Where's the seat brace? Where's the real metal, real reflections, RT reflections on the actual metal? It looked like a bunch of bamboo. They just made an After Effects and just shove it in the back of the car. Oh, there goes your metals for your seat brace. What the heck is this? A bunch of freaking bamboo just crazy glued together. They just crazy glue some bamboos and just jam them in the freaking back of the car. You telling me that looks good in the back of that car? It looked like they just use they just draw some crap. They literally just draw the metal. Literally just draw metal. They look like real constructed metal in the back of this BMW. Come on, and y'all better stop.
To a ray tracing solution that could prove too expensive for a 60 FPS game. It mostly works, especially when racing at high speed, but there are some notable flaws too. The real-time cube maps update at just 30 FPS for one. This means that most of the in-game reflections look a bit choppy when the game is running at 60 FPS.
Did y'all hear what he just said? Did y'all on the world's most are y'all paying attention? You hear what he just said, right? Let me replay that. On the world's most powerful, they lied. They literally lied to us. Pay attention. Pay attention to what he just said. Okay, let's back up just a little bit. Okay, y'all think this is a game.
Especially when racing at high speed, but there are some notable flaws too. The real-time cube maps update at just 30 FPS for one. This means that most of the in-game reflections look a bit choppy when the game...
Most of the in-game reflections looks choppy. Choppy. And you can see it with your own two eyes. There's no defending this. Choppy mess. The in-game reflection. There's no reason for this game to have choppy freaking reflections. On the world's most powerful freaking console. There is no defending this. Oh, it looks better than 7. Oh, really? Does it? Choppy freaking reflections while the cars are moving on the world's most powerful console in the world. What a freaking shame. Look how pixelated this mess looks. Come on, guys. Y'all still look how washed out. Look at the track. Look how washed out this freaking look. This looks dated. This looks so freaking dated. Come on, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, for one. This means that most of the in-game reflections look a bit choppy when the game is running at 60 FPS. Forza MotorSport 7 also used 30 FPS reflections, so this isn't exactly an unprecedented compromise, but it would have been nice to get a 60Hz update here instead. The cube map details do seem to be duplicated across.
You can't even get the 60 Hz update. You can't even get 60 on everything. Huh? You can't get a smooth 60. Things look choppy and washed out. Oh God! Look at the emblem on the 5.0 on the Mustang. Where's the reflections on the 5.0? Ah, God have mercy. Where's the reflections on the 5.0? On the 5.0 badge on the Stang? You see how washed out that looks? How dull. It looks dull. Look how dull that looks. Come on, guys. Man, look at the glass. You know what I mean? The window. Look at the window and the mirror and oh my God. Man, come on, man.
Cars as well. Just look at how this one pole is visible at the exact same location across all of these cars.
Exactly.
Or how this overhang flashes across all the cars at the same time.
Exactly.
Moreover, early preview footage from the game, as well as some of the shipping game's real-time cinematics, showcase expanded RT reflections, with the environment displayed as well. This is where some understandable consternation...
Aha! Look, see? January 2023 foot. Are y'all paying attention to this? Look at this. Look, this is what I wanted to show y'all. Look at this. Look at this compared to this washed out mess. Are we sleeping in the chat today? Oh, man, we sleep. I see we sleep. I see the chat is dead today. When you need the chat to be alive, look at this compared to what they showed us in January. Look at this mess. The same type of flaw, he said, on all the cars. Same type of graphic flaw on all the freaking cars. Oh my God, have mercy.
Moreover, early preview footage from the game, as well as some of the shipping game's real-time cinematics, showcase expanded RT reflections.
Look at this.
With the environment displayed as well.
Night and day. This was, bro, look at this. This was from January 2023. Look at that ray tracing in the look at the puddle. Look at the reflection of the car in the puddle. Are we getting that with the final product? No. So they lied. They straight up lied. And people are brushing this under the rug like it ain't an issue, it ain't a problem, or anything like that. This is it, man. This is it right here. We have to look at these things, man. Not because it's free in Game Pass doesn't mean we still got to pay money for this stuff. Where is the huge where's the full utilization of the Series X? Where is it at? Clearly they lied because the footage from January 2023 does not add up to the final product. We still, oh my God, have mercy. Come on.
As well. This is where some understandable consternation online has erupted. It's a bit disappointing that we can't get these in-game, even in the 30 FPS visuals mode on Series X or on the PC build. Again, what Turn 10 has shipped is totally fine, but expectations were set a bit higher with the game's promotional footage. So overall, Forza MotorSport is a very good looking racing game. Forza MotorSport 7 isn't an ugly title by any means, but this new entry comprehensively bests it from a visual perspective.
Nah, not really.
And lands among the better looking track-based racers we've seen so far. The only real disappointment is that the underlying technology isn't being pushed as far as it seems it could be.
Lies. 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 Lies.
With Google Nest smart home devices, automation and routines are where the magic happens. Within the newly designed...
Freaking lies.
So far, I've been showcasing the Series X in its performance RT mode, which is in my view the best way to experience the game on current-gen consoles. So how do the various modes stack up, and where does Series S land? On Series X, there are 3 visual modes: Performance, Performance RT, and Visuals. General visual settings are quite similar for all three modes, with the exception of ray tracing. The performance mode completely lacks any ray tracing whatsoever, so you don't see any reflections of other cars while racing, as they aren't included.
You don't see reflections of other cars while you're racing. What the heck is the point of having RT? Oh my God. Oh my God. You don't see reflections of the cars while you're driving in RT mode. Are y'all hearing this?
In the cube maps. The other visual modes include RT reflections on cars, which seem to be about the same in both modes. Ray-traced ambient occlusion is also absent from the performance mode. RTAO makes a surprisingly big impact on the game's visuals, greatly improving car shading and vastly increasing the fidelity of the rendering of car interiors. In areas with complex geometry, the RTAO simply makes a huge difference. If you do look closely, you can observe the RTAO denoising in motion, but in general gameplay the results appear very stable. And across the performance RT and visuals modes, the RTAO presentation looks substantially the same. The only real fundamental settings difference between the performance RT and visuals modes is the addition of very limited trackside RT reflections.
Exactly, solid
mode.
Man, exactly.
This trackside barrier uses a very basic cube map in the performance RT mode, while the visuals mode gets an RT reflection of the overhang as well. This is pretty hard to notice in typical play. There's also a small improvement to real-time cube maps in the visuals mode, as they display further into the distance. On top of those differences, there is a bit of a spread in resolution between the three modes. In my testing, in typical play, the performance mode is at about 2160p, the performance RT mode averaged around 1584p, and the visuals mode came in at about 2160p typically. These modes appear to use dynamic resolution to keep performance up when under load. If we go back to Forza MotorSport 7 for a second, even the lowest resolution mode in Forza MotorSport achieves substantially better image quality. Forza MotorSport 7 is running at a full 2160p with 4x MSAA here, but fails to cleanly resolve fine detail and address specular aliasing. The overall image in Forza MotorSport is much more stable. It does still exhibit some issues at times, but the switch to TAA has definitely paid off here. Series S packs two modes, called Performance and Visuals. Both lack all forms of RT during gameplay and replays, and basically resemble the Performance mode on Series X. This has a pretty big impact on the graphics, unfortunately. There's not much between them in terms of basic visual settings, but the Performance mode does see some downgrades relative to the Visuals mode, in the quality of real-time cube maps, and in foliage density. The performance mode is typically about 1080p, while the visuals mode is usually at 1440p. In direct comparisons against the Series X
the heck?
code,
Look at this pixelated mess. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at it. Even though you don't even see a huge difference between the S and the X. Look at that pixelated mess. Look at the jagged edges on the Series X performance mode. Look at the jagged edges across all three. Right? Between S and X. Oh my God, have mercy. Look at this mess. Jagged freaking edges.
Series S looks substantially blurrier and considerably lacking detail. The performance mode in particular is quite soft and doesn't fare well against the relatively sharp output on Series X. It's fair to say that the Series S is a bit of a disappointment in Forza MotorSport. The ray tracing is absent outside of the game's menus.
Wait, what he said? What?
Image quality is
wait. Hold on, go back.
Sharp output
Listen.
on Series X. It's fair to say that the Series S is a bit of a disappointment in Forza MotorSport. The ray tracing is absent outside of the game's menus, and image quality is a lot worse than we see on its more powerful sibling. Thankfully, both series consoles manage a basically impeccable output in framerate terms. I tried my hardest to push the game, putting myself in the middle of huge grids on rainy, overcast tracks and driving very poorly. These are situations that reliably produce framerate dips in other racing games, but don't seem to have any effect whatsoever here. Forza is just perfectly locked to its framerate target, so the game is a steady 30 FPS in the visuals modes and 60 FPS in the performance modes. Outside of gameplay, Forza Motorsport runs at 30 FPS, so all of the game's menus and replays aim for and hit a flat 30 FPS update. This is quite impressive stuff. Turn 10 has clearly calibrated the game around hitting high frame rates consistently on console hardware, and to achieve 60 FPS gameplay with 2 RTFX on Series X is a bit of an accomplishment. It's a perfectly smooth experience, and the game's high quality motion blur perfectly accentuates the flow of the action. If I had to choose, I'd stick with the Performance RT mode on Series X and the Performance mode on Series S. The 60 FPS update improves gameplay hugely, and the graphical losses relative to the visuals mode on either console aren't very significant. It's just too bad that the Series S has been totally stripped of ray tracing features, but at least it does manage to hold consistent frame rates. As a final note, I did encounter some glitches with Forza Motorsport while playing. The game crashed the Xbox dashboard several times while I was testing, and the game exhibited occasional issues like broken car reflections or flickering track surfaces. Forza Motorsport seems to have an issue with its gamma presentation as well, as the blacks take on a grayish appearance after you exit the visual settings menu without restarting the game. This was also a problem in the preview build, and it really does damage the look of the game. It's likely that these issues will be stamped out within the first few patches, as some of the problems from the preview build already seem to have been fixed for the final release, but the game is coming in a little bit too hot for comfort.
Oh my lord. Help us.
Oh,
God.
Tesla Model 3. Look what Ioniq 6 has, and what Tesla Model...
Forza Motorsport is a very good looking game, and it plays well too. Like prior Forza titles, it feels perfectly responsive and snappy on a console gamepad, with a lot of tuning options to suit players of different tastes and skill levels. The game has a bit of a sim-cade racing sensibility, and strikes a good balance between on-track realism and playability, veering slightly more towards the arcade side of things relative to recent Gran Turismo entries. If you've played prior Forza Motorsport titles, you'll mostly know what to expect here, though there are some interesting tweaks for this game. There's a detailed in-game penalty system, with appropriate punishments for overtaking off-track and other infractions, which can be set to more lenient or harsher enforcement presets as you see fit. I wasn't as much of a fan of the ability to pick your own starting position before each single-player race event, in lieu of qualifying or a set race start position. It's a lot easier to keep a car behind than to overtake, so starting in a good grid spot and holding back a queue of AI cars seemed like a strategy that was a bit too powerful. I'd prefer grid spots were assigned based on qualifying speed, or preset on a per-race basis to give players a more healthy challenge. But I've definitely enjoyed what I've played of the game so far, and I think Forza Motorsport will prove pleasing to series veterans. The visuals are a big part of that appeal as well, of course, and this entry is a pretty huge upgrade over Forza Motorsport 7, with much better lighting, greatly improved PBR materials, high quality foliage, and more accurate reflections.
Lighting and reflections, that's it. Lighting and reflections and foliage. That's it. Lighting, reflections, and foliage. Lighting, reflections, and foliage. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't freaking know. I don't know. I just wanted y'all to see it. I just wanted y'all to see it. You know, like this is freaking crazy. Like you sit down and you think about it, it's just like, wait, what have we been waiting on this whole time? What have we been waiting on? All this time, what have we been waiting on? I don't know, guys. People doing comparisons between Drive Club, weather effects versus Forza Motorsport weather effects. Drive Club, a PS4 game, and they're saying Drive Club looks better than Forza Motorsport weather effects. I can't. On the world's most powerful freaking console. Oh my God, man. We still gotta pay. Man, I don't know. See, that's how they get you. That's how they get you, man. You paying for Game Pass, but you still got to pay for, says video shows Forza Motorsport AI is missing the intelligence portion. Oh, Lord. I don't know, man. I don't know. But if you're excited, if you're happy, and you want to pay $35 on top of your subscription for Game Pass, go ahead. I'm not paying for it. If somebody donates for us to do it, fine. But I'm not going out of my way, because I'd rather just wait. It's just looking at the analysis here and seeing for myself. It's not just three things that he said: the foliage and reflections and the lighting. That's it. That's not enough for me to sit there and be like, oh yeah, let's go spend $550, right? And then let's go sign up for Game Pass. Let's get rid of my One X. Nah, I don't know about y'all, but I'm disappointed. And there's not really a huge generational leap, in terms of Forza Motorsport 7 and Forza Motorsport in my eyes. And obviously they lied about, the promotional footage that they did show did not match up with what we're getting now. There was a clip that I think, let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here it is right here. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Well as some of the shipping game's real-time stuff.
Listen to this.
Moreover, early preview footage from the game, as well as some of the shipping game's real-time cinematics, showcase expanded RT reflections, with the environment displayed as well. This is where some understandable consternation online has erupted. It's a bit disappointing that we can't get these in-game, even in the 30 FPS visuals mode on Series X or on the PC build. Again, what Turn 10 has shipped is totally fine, but expectations were set a bit higher with the game's promotional footage.
Expectations were set a bit high with the promotional footage that they showed in January. So what does that tell you? Huh? They were ahead of themselves. They were showing you something that was obviously not final product. They were showing you too good. In other words, they were showing you too good to be true. Let's take the wool off your eyes for a second. Remember the situation with Redfall? We don't learn, do we? We don't remember that situation, right? And we had people in the Xbox community defending it, saying that they played it when the game was looking way better than the final product, which makes no sense. Remember the Redfall effect, right? The gameplay that they were showing us with Redfall looked way better than the actual final product. Don't you see the patterns here? We still sleeping? We still don't get it? How these companies are just getting away with stuff, and we don't call this stuff out. Instead of us calling it out, we just sweep it under the rug, right? We don't remember the Redfall effect? How Redfall looked washed out, looked dated. You know what I mean? Clueless freaking AI, bland freaking textures compared to the gameplay that was shown at the preview event for Redfall. Night and day freaking difference. Completely looking different game. And the same thing with Forza Motorsport. And we still sleeping. We still don't get it. We still don't get it. Nighthawk, what's up, man? I'm so sick of this crap. Yeah. That's what we get for this generation, bro. Bunch of disappointment. Anonymous Boss.
It's over 9,000.
Thank you so much for the support. He says Xbox is down bad. Only games that are kind of worth it: Halo series and Fable. The rest is toilet reflection. Halo 3 ODSD is old and 1,000% better. Thank you so much for that. It's crazy, man. It's just like, come on, dog. Anyways, moving along. I can't. I'll leave that to you guys to decide. If you guys are impressed with Forza Motorsport, last thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna leave it alone. If you guys are impressed with Forza Motorsport, if you guys are impressed with Forza Motorsport and you're a Forza seasoned veteran, like you played all the Forza games and you enjoyed them, and if you're impressed and you want to spend $35, be my guest. To play it early, be my guest. I mean, that's on you. But to me, it's not a huge jump from Forza 7 to Motorsport. It's not. And it's just like there's areas where I feel like I wanted it to really, really shine. Like he was talking about how the motion of the cars, you know, looks like 30 FPS in 60 FPS. And the reflections are just not smooth and choppy. And okay. All right, let's move on. So Sony out here restricting games. Interesting. I don't know. We just can't win today. Let's go ahead and let's move on. Hit that like button if you are enjoying the content so far. Super chat if you have any burning questions, if you want to support our community. Thank you guys so much for the tremendous support. Thank you so much, Nighthawk Afterburner, for being a member for 35 months. Thank you for being a member for 35 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on here. So remember, and this is why I say you call companies out, right? Remember, Sony was saying if you buy a PlayStation 5, they'll give you one game for free, right? It's called a upgrade program for PlayStation 5. You guys remember that, right? If you buy a brand new PS5, remember we covered this story. And I called Jim Ryan out about the PS4 upgrade, right? Remember that? The PS4 upgrade from Horizon Forbidden West to PS5 was supposed to be for free. And then Sony turned around and went back on their word and charged us, right, for the upgrade. And then because of the backlash, because everybody was speaking up, then they retracted their statement and made a statement on the PlayStation blog saying that they want to apologize to us. We don't remember that type of stuff, right? Well, it's happening again, right? And this is why I say I don't understand these corporations, man. But people are always quick to defend these corporations down to every single thing. They're willing to do whatever it takes to come after you behind their favorite piece of plastic. And this is why I say it don't really pay to be a fanboy at all. It really don't. There's no benefits. There's really no benefits. You might as well just be either neutral, be a freaking gamer, enjoy games, call stuff out as you see it, and move on with your life, because being a fanboy puts you nowhere. So we talked about that. Let's dig into the meat and potatoes. So Sony quietly, this is the Sony that some of y'all worship. Sony quietly restricts free PS5 game deal for new owners. At first, it's like, oh, here's 20 of our most popular games. God of War Ragnarok, Miles Morales, you know, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, you know, all these freaking games, Demon Souls Remake, all these freaking games, 20 of them, right? You can pick whatever game you want or whatever, you know, and then you're good to go, right? You got a free game for buying a PS5. Sounds like a really good deal, right? But no, they turn around silently, and change the tone of that. And here's what we're going to be talking about. So Sony Interactive Entertainment has quietly restricted a recent limited time deal that offers new PS5 owners a free game available in the US. The deal gave new PS5 players a chance to pick a console exclusive game of their choice from a list of 12 games. Okay, not 20, 12. Now that the offer is only available by invitation. So now they change it from anybody can buy a PS5. Are y'all following? Anybody can buy a PS5 and pick one out of the 12 games that they want. One out of 12. Now they change it to invite only. Oh my, where's my, y'all better wake up in this stream today. Y'all sleep today. I can't, bro. What a freaking shame. Come on, Sony. Come on, Sony. Come on, Sony. Really? Oh my God. Another flush. Let's break the toilet today. God dang. Flush that garbage. What the heck, Sony? What the heck? Huh? First, you said, hey, you're giving away a free game, one game out of 12. You can pick whichever game you want out of 12 for free, right? To anybody who buy a PS5. And then you're going to backdoor and make it invite only? Wow, Sony. Wow. Lovely, lovely. Toilet flush again. What a shame. What a shame. Shame on Sony. Shame on them for doing that mess. You know, invite only, something that was free to the whole world. Anybody or US or whatever region they said they were going to make it available to, right? For anybody who buys a PS5, you get one free game. Now it's invitation only. Wow. Anyways, the change was first spotted by MP First and verified by other publications. We can also confirm that Sony has added by invitation only to the legal language. They even changed the legal language. Oh, when are y'all gonna wake up? God dang. They even changed the language, bro, without even... How about you publicly coming out, Sony? Publicly come out and be like, you know what? We messed up. We messed up, right? We're not giving away a free game. People will respect you more for coming out and legitimately say, you know what? We messed up. You know, it's by invitational only. You know, it's by invitation, right? You know, invites only, whatever. Like, they even changed the wording in their legal freaking document, in their legal language. They change it. Oh my God, have mercy. We got the impression that all new PS5 owners with new PlayStation Network accounts would be eligible to claim a game as long as they live in the US or they're based in the US. Wow, bro. Wow. Freaking wow. Wow. And it was called the upgrader program. Wow. Wow, ladies and gents. Wow. Well, that's Sony for you. That's why I say no company is perfect, and we have to do a better job in calling these companies out, man, because Sony make mistakes. This is a prime example of Sony imperfection. This is another reason why I say Sony might be good in terms of their first party games. The quality of their games are better, and whatever the case may be, and they shine in different areas, but no company is perfect. You know what I mean? It's always something. And this is why I say my job is to try to call this stuff out as much as I possibly can for you guys. So yeah, man, I'm still waiting for full representation of the Series X. Once again, I opened up the Series X. I started to play Lies of P, finished the first boss, and I'm continuing. I'm in the second part now of Lies of P, and disappointed in Forza Motorsport. I will be playing it. It's on Game Pass, so I'll give it a shot, but it ain't enough for me to jump and say, oh, pay $35 to go play it. It's not a huge jump from Forza Motorsport 7 to Forza Motorsport after 6 years. It's just not a huge jump. I mean, you guys have seen the video we're showing you guys today. And yeah, I'm still waiting for a game to really blow me away. Who knows? Maybe it might be Hellblade. Maybe it might be Gear 6. Maybe it might be Fable or Everwild or State of Decay 3. I don't freaking know what to tell you guys. Maybe it might be the Marcus Phoenix, collection. You know what I mean? Where it's built with Unreal Engine 5, apparently. Who knows? Maybe it might be Perfect Dark. I don't freaking know. But only time will tell. I mean, once the granddaddy is sitting right here. Sitting right here. And what am I playing on the granddaddy? I'm playing Lies of P. I'm playing Lies of P right now on the world's most powerful console. Third-party game. right? And I guess that's the true value of Game Pass, right? Also, shout outs to the homie, Google Eyes. Like I said on the channel, we always buy the stuff that you guys donate. He donated $160 via Goku. Shout outs to Google Eyes. We are taking full advantage of Apple TV. I've never owned an Apple TV device. And apparently, you know, you can play games, Apple Arcade games on it. People have emulators on there as well. We have it on the TV and stuff like that. We've been trying it out. So shouts to Google Eyes. You know, again, anytime you guys donate and stuff like that, it goes right back into the channel. So yeah, I opened it up. We are using it right now, and it is good. Apple TV is good. It's actually better than the TV that we have in the living room. The TV that we have in the living room is trash in terms of the processor and the performance. This really kind of enhances the processing capabilities. I mean, movies and TV shows look a lot more crisp, and, you know, Dolby Vision and the 4K and all that, and the processing power. This is the Apple TV with the Wi-Fi and Ethernet. So this is not just the Wi-Fi one, because, you know, I love having direct connection, especially with Ethernet. So there is that, man. And yeah, so this is the Apple TV. Again, shout out to Google Eyes. If you're here, thank you so much for the donations, man. You know, we got it and we tested out. It is good, and we're going to continue to use it. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you, guys. All right, Q&A. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Q&A. All right, so we're in the Q&A portion of the show. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, feel free to fire away. All right, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns or anything like that that I need to be aware of in terms of Forza Motorsport, are you paying $35? Let me find out. Thank you guys so much for the votes and everything. Let me find out in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me find out in the chat. We're in the Q&A portion, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Turn on that post notification bell. Super chats are welcome. They do help out our show. If you have any burning questions, or tag me. If you don't want to super chat, you tag me so I can see your comment, okay? So let me ask you guys this. Will you pay $35? No, some of y'all you probably already paid the $35. Some of y'all paid extra to play Starfield early, so pretty sure you'll be paying $35 for Forza 8. Will you pay $35 for Forza Motorsport 8 early? Yes or no? All right, so that is going to bring us into the Q&A here, guys. Hit that like button. Did you enjoy the show? I know I did. All right. Let's see. Get to the questions. Shout outs. Outcast was popping. He says I have a platinum trophy for Lies of P on PS5. Kendrick. Wow, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Are you guys paying the $35, or are you going to wait until the release of the game? Let me know. He said no, sir. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Come on. Are you going to be paying $35 to play Forza Motorsport? Come on. It says I'll play we playing MW3 tomorrow though, for sure. Shout out to Activision. Yeah, so we'll be digging into that tomorrow. $35 for a boring car game. I don't know, man. I said, bro, please, bro, play new tomorrow. Next day, Friday, Warhammer Marlin stream. Warhammer. We're going to be playing MW3 tomorrow. Sovereign, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. He said no, sir. Come on, man. Pay that $35, guys. Come on. You know you want to pay that $35. Why y'all capping? Not me. Not me. Somebody would be kind enough to donate $35 for us to play it early on the channel. Fine, but I'm not doing it. Sorry. Nope. We got other games coming out that we need to pay attention to. Spider-Man is coming out this month. I need all the finances to get the collector's edition. And oh, by the way, yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. They said dad passed away on Tuesday. Did you calibrate the Apple TV with your phone? I didn't do any calibration, but yeah, we using it. We love it. Oh, sorry about your dad, man. Prayers up for you, man. I pray that God will give you all the strength that you need right now to hang in there, man. It's rough. It's definitely rough. And it's a situation where, man, I always said you need your parents. You always do, you know? And so prayers up for you, Google Eyes, man. Stay strong. God got your back, my brother. And I wish I was there with you, man, to help you through this tough time, okay? Much love, man. Thank you for the support. And again, thank you for the Apple TV. You know what I'm saying? We're using it right now. And yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. It says, yeah, phone will calibrate your TV. Worth doing. Okay. Check that out. It says Spider-Man, Lords of the Fallen, Alan Wake, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Yeah, it's a flood. Yeah, it is. It is. Like, those are games that I want to stream on the channel. Like, you know, I rather us raise money to buy Alan Wake, raise money for Lords of the Fallen to try that game out, because a lot of people still want me to play that game on stream. So I'd rather us raise money for that, or people donate money for us to play those games, because I'm not fixing to sit here and pay $35 for Forza MotorSport. I'm just not doing it. Now, if you guys want me to, then you guys can feel free. There's a link in the description for Goku, or you can super chat, whatever you want to do. But I'm not going out of my way. It's just, to me, it's not worth it. There's not really a whole lot going on with that game. I'll play it when it comes out day one, but I'm not fixing to just go above and beyond just to play it. Like, it's just not. Sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, Johnny, I saw that. Mick Sean Williams, what's up, man? How you doing? Says, I would rather spend $35 on a cheap. I'm done. I'm done with this, man. I'm done with this, man. Super Mario Wonder. I'm kind of burnt out with Mario games at this point, man. I'm being honest. Probably won't. It says, send me a prayer. Apple won't let me buy the iPhone 15 because of a refund case from 2021. Really? It said, Marlon, I saw IGN, the gameplay. It's beautiful game and good gameplay, bro. What game? What game are you talking about? It says, I knew today's stream was a bait. You know the stream was a bait. What do you mean the stream was a bait? What are you talking about? Red Dead Redemption runs at 60 FPS on PS5. Yes, via backwards compatibility. Let's see here. It says that game suck. It says he got you, Marlon. Haha. It says, what's up, G? And no, because I don't have an Xbox. Gotcha. It says, what about Metroid Prime Remastered on Switch? Man, I've been meaning to touch that. I haven't even had a chance to even touch that yet. It says, what was the last 2 Mario games you played? Man, what was it? I'm trying to remember now. Was it Mario Tennis? Mario Tennis and I guess Smash Bros. Ultimate and Deluxe. You know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's really about it, man. Like, I'm past the Mario stuff, man. I don't know. I'm just too old for Mario stuff now. Like, I don't get excited as like some people about these Mario games. I'm way past the Mario stage at this point, bro. I mean, Mario to me needs a reboot in terms of the games. I'm all right. I said Lords of the Fallen. Oh, you're talking about Lords of the Fallen? Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the whole 1080p situation, but hey, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, bro. At least it's 60 FPS, right? What are we gonna do? Can't get everything we want. So, oh yeah, and Odyssey. I keep forgetting about Odyssey. Yeah, I played Odyssey. I didn't get to finish it, but I played it. I played the crap out of it when it came out. Yeah, Odyssey, but that was a long time ago. But I didn't get to finish it. Marlon, be careful, bro. Marvel Spider-Man 2 spoilers. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you all about that. Be careful because the ending of Spider-Man 2 is out there. Oh, my Lord. I'm so sick of these leaks, bro. I'm so sick of these leaks, bro. Golly. I can't, man. I can't. You know, same thing with Last of Us. Last of Us got ruined for us. Last of Us Part 2 got ruined by freaking leaks. You know what I mean? And Spider-Man 2, oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, be very careful about Spider-Man 2 because Spider-Man 2 is literally out there. And, you know, from start to finish, certain keywords and things I'm warning you guys, be careful. Be careful with Spider-Man 2 because the whole entire ending of the game is already out there. Oh my goodness. When are we going to learn? Every single game and Spider-Man, you know, people already don't like the game already. So people who have access to the game sitting there leaking the game out and doing stuff like that, it's just not cool, man. It's not cool. And people got to, you know, pay full price for these games. We still got to turn around and buy this game for $70 freaking dollars. And you're leaking the entire freaking game. This is not cool. You know, but I don't know, man. Some people are quick to defend every single thing. So I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know, man. It's a freaking shame if you ask me. But the fact that a game like Spider-Man is out there, I mean, what game is going to be next victim to that? You know, I just don't know. 15 hours for $70? Nope. Well, it's simple, Jim crying. Just don't buy the game. Don't buy the game. But we were spending $60 for 8-hour games. I don't understand. $60 for 8 to 10 hour games last generation. Come on, guys. I don't freaking get it. We were spending $60 freaking dollars for 8 to 10 hour games, 12-hour games last generation. So for $10 more, you get what, 4 or 5 more hours, and you don't even know. Jim crying. You don't even know if it's going to be 15 hours. It could be longer than 15 hours. Everybody play time is different. Everybody's play style is different. Come on, man. Listen to me, man. It's freaking ridiculous, bro. I can't. Waste of time even talking about it. Waste of freaking time talking about it. It's a waste of time talking about it. This is like, Marlon, you're wasting your time talking about this because, you know, to each their own, man. If you don't want it, if you don't want the game, just don't freaking buy it, man. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Last generation, we was getting 10-hour freaking games. Nobody was rarely complaining about 10-hour games for $60 or 12-hour games for $60. Now we're crying about paying 15 to 20 for a 15 to 20-hour game for $70, $10 more? Really? Oh my God. You know what? I'm done. I can't with y'all. Just don't buy the game. Like everybody always tell me. Just don't buy the game. Simple as that. Just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Man, it's sad, bro. It's sad. For $10 more, and we crying about $10 more. You know, game is 15 to 20 hours. 15 hours is a decent amount of time for a game. 15 to 20 hours, especially if it's a single player game. It's not an RPG. It's not a strategic game. Like, it's a single player game. Like, come on, bro. I don't get it, man. Y'all didn't have no problem paying $70 for Miles Morales. Now y'all having problems paying $70 for Spider-Man 2, which is longer than Miles Morales. Come on, man. Y'all something else, bro. I can't with y'all. Makes zero sense. But whatever. To each their own. To each their own. To each their own. Y'all do what y'all do. I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I mean? Just don't buy Spider-Man 2. It's as simple as that. Just don't buy Spider-Man 2. Just don't buy it. If you think it's not worth $70, just don't buy it. Simple as that. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. If you think it's a ripoff, man, then just don't buy it. Don't buy it. Yeah, don't buy it, bro. Don't buy it. Simple as that. That's what people always tell me. I'm telling you the same thing. If Spider-Man 2 is a ripoff, don't buy the game. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Ripoff for $70. You don't think that the game is offering you insane value for $70? Don't buy it. Don't freaking buy it. Don't buy Spider-Man 2. I'm pretty sure Alan Wake is probably around the same. Probably about 10 to 15 hours. I mean, don't buy Alan Wake either. Don't buy no single player game, because majority of the single player games we're going to be getting is probably going to be around between 10 to 20 hours max. And if you're saying 15 to 20 hours is not enough, I don't know what to tell you, because most games, and now if you're a completionist, then it might take you 30 hours or 40 hours. Everybody's mileage may vary in terms of play style. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you're, wait for a sale. Wait for a sale. But you're going to be waiting a long time for Spider-Man 2 to drop. So you're going to be missing out. But to each their own, man. To each their own. A lot of people are disappointed this generation. That's why I said in the very beginning of the show, this generation should have been put on ice in terms of release. I mean, we launched in a very bad time. When the pandemic was at an all-time high and things of that nature. Like this is just a very, very bad time overall. And, you know, a lot of studios got hurt in the process. I mean, development times got hurt. A bunch of stuff got delayed. We still not seeing full utilization. Like on the Sony side, yeah. Demon Souls remake really shows you what the PS5 could do. Ratchet and Clank shows you what the PS5 can do. Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shore shows you what the PS5 can do. Spider-Man 2 is showing you what the PS5 can do. So we have a lot of things now on the Xbox side. Well, one could say Forza MotorSport, right? Maybe some of y'all would say Forza MotorSport is showing you what it can do. To me, not really. Okay. Forza Horizon 5 to me was showing me better representation of Series X. Hive Busters was showing me better representation of the Series X. Those are just my opinion. Okay. Halo Infinite, not so much. Not at all. I'm talking about not so much. Not at all. It ain't even showing you what the X can do. Man, stop, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, to each their own, man. To each their own. You do what you do. Everybody do what they do. So they are pretty much telling you they have no games in their catalog with a campaign 10 to 15 hours on. Hey, gaming and reactions. I don't know, man. Like, listen, bro. It's the same thing with the Forza Motorsport situation. If you want to pay $35 to play that game early, that's on you. I know me, I'm not even going to do it. If somebody sponsor us $35 to play the game early, fine. We'll do it because somebody paid for it, but I'm not fixing to go out of my way. There's plenty of other games to look forward to this month that we need to have money for. Like, I'm not about to stress myself, considering the community is not worried about Forza Motorsport right now. So why should I go out of my way? There's no point. There's no point. And but hey, you know, don't buy Spider-Man. Just don't buy it. Simple. Who was the voice actor who played the Mario game? Charles Martinet. PlayStation Core, we already talked about our thoughts. To me, it's decent in terms of value for PlayStation Plus Premium, but it does not justify the price hike in terms of overall value. That's my opinion on that. Pretty much you're going to get this. It's the same, Sony Core, Sony Pictures Core or whatever it's called from the Sony Bravia. They pretty much pulled that from the Sony Bravia and they're giving it to PS5 owners and they're putting it behind a PlayStation Plus Premium paywall. We need more value than that to justify the price hike for PlayStation Plus Premium. That's just my thoughts on that. That's just my opinion on that. Let's see. He says, I tried playing Halo Infinite multiplayer again after months off and it's still garbage. Hey, man. Boy. That's what I'm saying. You guys are disappointed with gaming right now. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like the hype level has just been watered down, and I don't know what else to say. I really don't know. So, yeah. It says, I'm going to still buy Spider-Man 2, but wish the story Wish the story was longer like God of War. Hey, man. Hey, that's all right. That's all right, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Bunch of disappointment from each side of the fence. People are disappointed with Xbox. People are disappointed with Sony. So now people are saying they're disappointed with Spider-Man 2 because of the length of the game. That's what I said. It's always something. It's always something. You can't make everybody happy. You can't make everybody happy. I know that at the end of the day, you know, I'm enjoying the game. I'm going to be, you know, digging in and doing whatever I got to do and yada, yada, yada. But I don't have time to be, you know, it is what it is, man. It's already bad enough. We have so many letdowns already as it is. Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just don't know. Now people are, you know, unhappy about the length of Spider-Man 2. So without even playing the game for themselves, just going off of hearsay, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know. We don't know. We might play Spider-Man 2. It might take us 30 hours to finish. You know what I'm saying? Without even doing side missions. I don't know. It's just crazy, man. He says, I'm at work, bro, but give me a quick recap on, the restrictions is Sony restricting the games in terms of the games that they were going to give away for free, the 12 games. Well, one out of the 12 games that they were offering for new PS5 owners here in the States. Like, so if you buy a PS5, you can pick one out of 12 games. And now they're saying it's invite only when it was originally should be for everybody. So there's that. And obviously the Sony revealed new PS5 PlayStation Plus benefits is PlayStation Plus Core or Sony Core from the Sony Bravia TVs. Pretty much going to be offering you 100 movies, and they're going to, you know, update it ever so often with like new movies and stuff, and you get early access to Sony movies. That is it, right? I don't think that justifies the price hike for PlayStation Plus Premium, but, you know, there you go. I didn't play Forza either. It says, yet you trashed it. Okay. We're talking about gameplay versus how long is it taking a game to be completed. We're talking about how is it that I'm trashing it? When we sat there and look at the video showing both Forza MotorSport 7 and Forza MotorSport side by side. And all I was saying is it's not a huge generational leap from Xbox One to Series X. On the world's most powerful freaking console, the crowd is less. The reflections don't even look right compared to what they showed us. The ray tracing don't even look right compared to what they showed us back in January. So, I mean, trashing? Is it really? Like I can't. We're talking about gameplay. Something that we can visually see. We're not talking about game length because we haven't played Spider-Man 2, but Forza Motorsport, we're looking at gameplay differences. We're looking at what they said and showed off in January compared to what we're seeing now. A night and day difference in terms of reflections on the cars, gameplay, everything. That's not trashing. That's analyzing. That's giving constructive criticism, calling stuff out. It's not the crowds in the stands is way less than the crowds in Forza Motorsport 7. Like the car models in Forza Motorsport 7 looks better in certain cases than Forza Motorsport 8. Like that's not trashing. That's giving constructive criticism. Man, don't piss me off, man. It says, have you made sure you have match frame rate and dynamic range on important and full RGB? Yeah. I might have to go into the settings and do that for sure. So, you know, there you go. It says Halo Infinite is better than any PlayStation shooter. There's no PlayStation shooter. What are you talking about? There's no PlayStation shooter on PS5. There's none. So I don't know what you're talking about. It said Lies of P too hard. Dev needs to nerf down the damage bosses give. Oh man, Lies of P ain't no joke. I'm surprised I finished the first boss. That first boss ain't no joke. I'll tell you that right now. First boss ain't no freaking joke, bro. I don't know how many times I've failed trying to beat that first boss. Finally got him though. Finally got him in progress. And so, you know, there's that, man. There's that. Says a lot of people are disappointed with gaming this year, but I'm over here happy with PSVR 2, Spider-Man 2, and multiplats. I think people forgot how to have fun with games. I guess, man. I guess. Gaskin, what's poppin'? GT7 does have ray tracing. I'm not saying anything, bro. I'm just gonna leave that alone because now we talking about ray tracing, an optional feature. That does not make or break a game. It's just a optional feature. Okay? Just an optional feature. Adding reflections. I didn't know reflections make or break a game. Whether a game has ray tracing or not doesn't define if it's a good game or bad game. It's just icing it on the cake. That's all it is. That's all it is. No, I haven't got a chance to play Foam Stars because I was on vacation, so I didn't. So you said Halo Infinite. What's that? Oh Lord. Oh boy. So Marlon, I know you are disappointed in Xbox, but just watch, bro. I'm sure they are going to turn it around with Hellblade. I hope so. How would I fix gaming? Well, how I would fix gaming is fully utilizing the boxes that we have. That's what I would do. If I was in control of anything, if I was a higher up or anything like that, a person in higher level of this industry, I would push the levels and boundaries of these consoles and make sure that these consoles are being fully utilized to their max potential, especially 3 years in. We need to be seeing Series X really shining. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion or not. I don't care if you agree or disagree. It doesn't matter to me. It's just my opinion on things. You don't have to like my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. So it is what it is. That's just my opinion. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. So that's just mine. He said because all gamers care about is graphics. It's all about graphics power. Was PS2 power? No, but it still had awesome games. Yeah, but things and times has changed. So, yep, PS Portal is sold out. I don't know if it's sold out in the States, but I know it's sold out in Japan. He says, Marlon, I mean, my Xbox is useful as a stand for my PS5. Well, you see, my Xbox is out the box, sitting right there. We played some Lies of P yesterday on it. And, yeah, I was hoping to really see the reviews on Forza MotorSport. And then I start looking at the gameplay, and I'm just like, man, like, where's the full representation of the Series X? I'm not seeing it. So I'm not seeing it. But, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Waste of time even talking about it, but I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support today. Thank y'all for the super chats. It's definitely much appreciated. It definitely does help out our community so that we can continue to grow, so that we can continue to do these streams. We can keep the lights on and we can keep our foot on the gas. So I appreciate you guys for that one. Thank y'all for the new members that are subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for our community members. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, gaming is at a pause right now. It's not like what I was expecting 2023 to be, but What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It said Marlon, you need to play the game yourself. I will be playing it, but I'm not paying for early access. I never said I was not gonna be playing it. I said I will be playing it when it comes out. I'm not paying $35 to play it early. It's not that serious. And from what I've seen from the analysis from Digital Foundry, I'm not impressed with the generational leap from Forza MotorSport 7 to Forza MotorSport. Okay, that's the whole gist of that analysis. We were just checking out both games side by side and looking at it. Not a huge generational leap. So I never said, don't twist my words, I never said that I'm not going to play the game. I said I'm going to be playing it because it's on Game Pass, but I'm not paying $35 for it. And it's not a huge generational leap over Forza Motorsport 7 on the world's most powerful console. So on that note, thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. Please have yourself a great one, guys. Love y'all. And Assassin's Creed Mirage, I see somebody ask about that. I had the code for Assassin's Creed Mirage, but Ubisoft with their stupid Ubisoft Connect. For some reason, I had my Xbox account linked to my Ubisoft Connect account, but for some reason, my email is outdated. So I don't have access to that email. So it's like, well, they wanted me to verify in order for me to be able to start downloading the game and playing. I'm not fixing to pay no $50 to play a game that I got for free. So yeah, there's that. But on that note, thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. Hit the like button on the way out. Tell a friend about the channel. And peace. We out, man.